Alright, how are you all doing? Day's been absolutely bloody chaos.
Yep.
All because of a spam filter. A spam filter and a large group of people's inability to organise something. What do you mean, mate? Well, we get up. He starts getting ready for work. He's got a long old shift, early day. So I make her a cup of tea. Bless her, she's not feeling well, she's tired. She's just like, I'm gonna go in. It's great. I stay up, start getting stuff ready for the kids for school. Mum come round. There's Mum. And then get the kids at school. I get a phone call from Mum. Hey, it's no uniform day. I said, is it? Yeah, apparently there's something going on at the school. No one told me. Did you get an email? She said, no. But the teachers say that a text went out this morning. Now, texts generally go to Inky. So if they sent a text out to Inky this morning, that's not a whole hell of a lot of cop because she's not allowed to have her phone on her. So she sorry, that made me laugh, So they've potentially sent a text message to Inky. And we haven't got any emails, have we, Mum? You haven't got any emails for a while. I ain't got anything. Well, have a look in the old spam filter. Now, note that the school send about 300,000 emails a day. Thereabouts. I mean, that might be a slight exaggeration, but they send a reasonable amount of emails. Maybe half of that. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, maybe half of that. But I'm not exaggerating at that point. They do send a lot. Their emails have been caught by the spam filter. There was an email about the kids' school no uniform today, and that there's an event going on this afternoon at the school where the kids might be coming home early. No one said that to you whilst you were at the school, did they? That the kids will be coming out of school early.
If we're not there, then they'll fly up.
Yep. If we're not at the school, they'll have a hissy. But the kids, the school might have a hissy, but you never know. And then I'll just... What a complete and utter ball ache. And now I am stressed and I'm tired because we have to run around and grab stuff for no uniform day to get them in for a run. They're already in school because we're running late because the kids are tired. Because obviously you don't want them to miss out or anything. Because if they're not dressed if they're not dressed up in warm Christmas attire, apparently they can't participate in this afternoon's event. And so,
Well, not only that, if they're the only ones that are.
If they're the only ones that aren't, then it's going to be taking the mickey. Then they'll feel left out.
Yeah.
Great start to the day. Woo! Slightly frustrated. Slightly frustrated. I'm angry, actually. I'm two things. There's three things. One, kids have had a cracking day in school. That hasn't made me, that hasn't upset me or anything, but kids have had a cracking day in school. They did the run. Mum sent me some pictures because Mum went. I stayed at home to look after the doggo and waiting for bits and bobs. They play up when I go, and plus I don't drive, so they'd have preferred Nanny to go. Two, during my live stream I got an email from YouTube support Let me see if I can load it up so I can give it to you word for word. I won't skip anything out. Here we go. This might take a while. You ready? Hi there. Thank you for your patience and your support. If you wish to keep monetizing, you can apply to join our YouTube partnership program. The program will allow you to keep monetizing if you meet the criteria as mentioned here, and also help get your content back up on YouTube. You can learn more about the program here. Note that I haven't asked them a damn thing about the partner program at this point. We're just trying to get my channel back and get my videos back. The YouTube Partnership Program will allow you to access the following functionalities mentioned here. Link. If you choose this option, please note that once you accept the YouTube Partner Program terms, those terms will replace all previous or current monetization agreements in effect between you and YouTube. In case you have any additional questions about what this would mean for you, including questions on what features would be available to you on your content management system, please feel free please feel to reach out to us by replying to this email. If you are not interested in monetizing your content, you can continue to display your content on YouTube by releasing all your channels from your CMS, content management system. Your videos would then be governed under our YouTube Terms of Service, TOS. By agreeing to this, you allow YouTube to make any required changes to your account. If you have questions or concerns about releasing your content, please reply to this email. To unlink your channels from your content management system, you can follow the steps here, or please reply to this email confirming that we can take this action on your behalf. If you choose this option, you can then terminate any existing monetization agreement with YouTube in accordance with its terms. Once you choose one of the options above, either to join our YouTube partnership program or release your channels from your CMS, the process to complete such change may take up to 10 working days from the time we get a formal confirmation from you. However, you can continue to write in to us on this email address, and we will be glad to offer you an update on the progress of your particular case. I hope this clarifies everything. Let me know if you other questions. Regards, and then the person who has been talking to me on YouTube. If that seems a little bit broken and like, where did that come from? Yeah, it is, because I didn't mention anything about partnership or anything to them beforehand. However, months ago, I did say to them, you are aware that I was kicked from a multi-channel network because I didn't meet the new requirements for YouTube Partnership. However, I currently have YouTube Partnership as listed on my channel. I am a YouTube partner. So how can I not meet your requirements in one place, but I do somewhere else? Could this have something to do with my current issue of not having access to my stuff, to my channel? And they told me not to touch it. I was like, okay, fair enough. I think I mentioned it, that the person I was dealing with wasn't in the office, so I was told to leave it. Well, it looks like that might have been the problem. That I have no right to be in the partner program, and I'm in the partner program. So, I'm thinking just bin it, because I can't, there's no benefit to me joining the partner program anyway. Not that I can tell. I don't think I gain any features that I want. I don't think I lose any features that I use. I just want my channel back. But so I got that email during my stream. The stream has been the source of a fair bit of stress for me today. I lost my bracket, so I couldn't use the green screen today. I've been using the camera mounted to a regular tripod on the floor. But I mentioned yesterday I've been having a save bug on Final Fantasy 15, and it came back full force today, to the point that I've been streaming for 4 hours 17, so 4 hours 20. Played a lot of the game, done loads of quests, and was having a good old time. Cleared a lot of bosses and stuff like that. And I couldn't save. The entire time I couldn't save. From pretty much the moment I logged in, I could not save. And I looked online to see about other ways to get around it. You know, there was like suggestions that maybe deleting Prompto, the character Prompto's photos, would help. Nope. That it was possibly a storage space limit. Nothing I can do about that. That if I were to go to one location and then to another and then try and save, like fast travel or use the rest option, that would help. That didn't work. Yesterday it helped when I finished main quest lines. It didn't help today. And then I stupidly hit a button on my phone and it fucking closed the game on the computer, didn't it? And so I just got lost the last nearly 4 hours 20 of gameplay. Square Enix don't acknowledge the bug. Google know the bug is there and they're working to fix it. It's just a case of when are they going to fix it? Because right now that game is unplayable to me. In fact, just for a laugh, I'm going to launch it and see if it'll fucking let me save now. So I'll be furious if it does. Oh, hello. The game's still there. Game could not. Well, I can't turn you around because you're actually tethered in place. Hang on, let me see if I can spin it round. Yeah, the game just booted me for whatever reason, and yeah, you cannot save. And if you look, I'll say last. If I zoom in, so I can do that. Yeah, last save was yesterday. Playtime 15 hours, and then if you come down to the bottom corner, my current playtime is a lot higher than that. I'm not happy. It's not Stadia's fault. It isn't Stadia's fault, it's a game bug, but still, it's infuriating. Actually, I just want to show something off if I can. You can see there's Final Fantasy 15 on my phone. Right, and there's Final Fantasy in the browser. Bad. Something else. You can see the games on the TV. So you can literally move between devices if you wish. That's neat. That is neat. So like if you ever want the TV, I could literally just take it with me. Or whatever, you can literally swap between the two places. I'll just show you here, look, I can't actually see that. Is that save? Still can't save. Sadness. Right. I have decided unlink is the option we're going to go for. I don't see the point in trying to apply for the partner program, because if you look at the last 3 months, because they're going to go through the statistics of my channel anyway, right? They'll see that it's been dead for nearly 4 months. So I said, well, you don't meet the requirements. It's like, no, of course I don't, because because the channel has been dead for all that time. So unlink. I would like to throw out there though, I can't seem to find the options they're talking about. Although I could be wrong. Hang on. Oh God, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Oh no, here we go. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, so if I go back to the studio, this is what they want us to do. This is what they want you to do. Yes, okay. So that's the last video I uploaded to the channel. It was a while back. So what they want you to do is they want you to click videos on your dashboard, and they want me to click. Oh, hang on. Wait, where's it gone? Wait. It's just on the dashboard? The option was there a minute ago and now I've lost it. Where did it? What? Subtitles. Comments, analytics. I'm not. Am I blind? There's. Right, channel options. That one. Yes. Skip. Just skip. No. Right, okay. Yeah, here we go. You need to go to the Classic channel. I was right. You need to go to the Creative Studio Classic. Right? Because the instructions they give you are wrong. Classic and then Advanced. Right, on the bottom, the right hand side, I can't show anything over to the other side of the screen because it gives you a bunch of IDs and stuff that I don't think I'm supposed to show. I believe they're unique identifiers to my. It's one of my Google business accounts, but either way, under options, there, unlinked. And so apparently the option that was there was actually my AdWords account, which was it's a service that you can use to run adverts, targeted adverts, to things. So now, in theory, in a few days' time, the channel should work. We'll see. And that there should show you how little I care about the YouTube Partner Program. What's more important? Monetization rights and all that fluff, in fairness, on a channel that can't earn anything because the thing's screwed. But imagine the option was there for me to join the Partner Program. Having my channel or making money? Having the content or making money? I'll take my channel with the 9 years worth of horrible, embarrassing content. I'll take that every time. Every time over a bit of cash. Yep, that seems to be everything. Oh, and I have to hit save, so I'll hit save. And biggity bam. There you go. So you have to go to the Classic Studio first. But we're now done. We are now done. And that is an option I told them about months ago. And they told me not to touch it. If it turns out I'm right... YouTube. Well, let's see in 10 days' time if it turns out that I know a big corporation's systems and setup better than the big corporation's tech support. Or maybe it should be better to say, let's see, in around a week or so's time, is my common sense at a higher level than average big company. And honestly, that would have been the first thing I'd have checked. If there was a rights permissions issue, the first thing I would have checked would have been everything that controls rights permissions. And if the issue started after being ejected from a network for partner permissions or for partner requirements, the first thing I would have checked is how do the partner settings line up? Because my account has had partner on it for years and years and years and years, and still did after getting kicked from the network. So, you know, big flags, and I brought it up. Anyway, as the day started off like absolute chaos. I'm going to be honest though, it's ended in a bit of a downer. I've been in customer support talks again today with YouTube, obviously, and this evening with Google reps. I've now got Google reps following me on Twitter. I don't like bringing up negative things to companies on social media, but when you went through Google Stadia's support section, it was literally like, is there a problem with the stream feed? It's like, no, there's not a problem with the stream feed, there's a problem with the game. And I messaged them during the stream. I was like, come on guys, if you're playing a big old beefy RPG and you can't save, the game's unplayable at that point. The autosave doesn't work. It's not like it's built into the it's not like it's a thing built into the game saying like you can't save at XYZ point. This is literally a case of autosave doesn't function either. The game is trying to make a checkpoint and it can't do it, so there's something wrong with the hardware, there's something wrong on the other end, or there's a bug in the software somewhere. So, I've had a bit of a natter back and forward with the Stadia guys, and they've assured me they're working on a fix for the Final Fantasy thing. Apparently there was another bug with Grid, which I think is Codemasters, but they fixed that. Square Enix is just pushing the blame on the Google Stadia crew. So I guess my Final Fantasy groove is going to be dead in the water now until they get back to me. They've assured me they'll get back to me. So I said to them, I don't want to complain about the service. I like the service. The service itself functions as intended. It's just there is a bug with this particular piece of software that is stopping it from working. And they gave me some advice like, have you tried deleting Prompto's photos? Yes. Have you tried this? Yes. Have you tried that? Yes. Have you tried deleting other saves? I was like, I've only got one and the 2 autosaves, so it's not like I'm kicking the shit out of your servers by using a lot of space. But I said, look, none of it's working. And plus, I used the whole screen swap thing that I showed earlier. I came straight back downstairs after showing that and loaded up the game again. Like so I loaded up on my phone, from the computer onto my phone back onto the computer, and then I came down here and loaded it up on the TV and I played a little bit more. And I was thoroughly enjoying the section of the game. I actually ended up probably losing, it was a 4 and a bit hour stream, but about an hour of that was glitched because of another bug in a quest that I mentioned to them earlier as well. And then I probably lost about 5 hours worth of gameplay today on that game, which is sad because like I said, I played a couple of hours extra downstairs and it just would not let me save. Wouldn't let me save. Sorry. So it's just I just want to play my game. I want to play my game and have fun. Also, just as a note for yesterday's vlog, I got in contact with Martin and I asked him for permission about what I said in yesterday's vlog. So I didn't really want to. Hang on, I want to find another light. I didn't want to, say. Is that not gonna? There we go. I didn't want to. Grease. I didn't want to say anything completely out there. They didn't want people to know about. And in honesty, I mean, he came back to me today. I haven't actually shared it yet, but he said it's okay for me to share it. He seems perfectly fine with me kind of telling the story. And I've said to him, I think at some point he should probably do it himself, because he's got his own YouTube channel. I linked it in the vlog yesterday, and as I said, the vlog ain't up yet. Right, Scares the Future here, just figured I'd stop by. Martin made a video about the very thing that we were talking about. So, I'm going to link it in the description, and people can go and listen to his story. I think, honestly, we should do a bit more filming around it. I think I mentioned that, I might have mentioned that a little bit before this, or maybe a little bit after this, depending on where I decide to splice into the vlog with my time travel epicness. And I still think we should do some more focused things on it, But I think he's posting the video publicly. He must be, because he's mentioned it. I think he's just sent it to me unlinked so I can give it a once-over to say if I think anything's alright. It's fine. Just so you know, you're going to catch my actual name there. It's been in the vlog since, like, vlog 6. So... yeah, it's rad to see Martin's made the video, and has put my mind at ease. And in fairness, as long as Martin's happy, I'm fucking happy. You know what I mean? As long as he's not going out of his way to put himself into the grave earlier, I'm happy. So check out the video, do it. Anyway, back to the vlog. But he has says the message was good. He said it was really touching. Because I've known Martin since the mid-90s. He's one of my oldest friends, albeit I don't really hang out with Martin that much. I've known Martin for such a long time. The idea of him screwing himself up is just not a thing for me. He can't do that. And so we had another chat, and he said the one thing I missed, because I wasn't entirely sure about it at the time, throw in, so this is an additional for yesterday, and to know that I haven't edited anything out of yesterday's vlog about it. So I did say to him if he didn't like it, I'd take the stuff out. So yesterday's vlog is raw, for my own note. He has been biohacking along with doing the keto diet. So it says here he's been cryo fat freezing and weight cutting, which he describes as the random stuff that UFC fighters do, but not as extreme as they do. Plus, he's on new treatment for cystic fibrosis. The medication has given him strength to push past his normal limits. So he's not hardcore doing himself in. Plus, he's going to physio every week or so. So they are regularly checking up on him. Now, I didn't realise how much shorter than me Martin was. I remember Martin being shorter than me. I mean, he's been shorter than me. We've seen it in the vlog. But he's saying to me he's 5'4". Now, I'm in the regions of 5'9", 5'11". So Martin's a fair bit shorter than I am. And with life stuff and health stuff, his weight shot up to 86 kilos. Which is like, I think he tells me it was about 14 stone. So I was about 10 stone, 10 and a bit stone. Martin was 4 stone heavier than me and considerably shorter than me. His ideal weight, where he wants to get to right now, is 69 kilos. So just a little bit heavier than I was when I started. Doing the whole, I want to lose 8 pounds thing in 2 months. So 86 kilos is about 190 pounds. After medical problems, he's 5'4". He wants to get to be about the same weight that I was when I started doing all this stuff. He started asking me if how my health's going and all that kind of stuff, and I said, it's not bad. I said, I've had a brief moment where I've been able to feel things properly for a while, but that's started to fall apart. I started talking diet and all that, and he asked me if I'd come to the gym with him, and I said I'd love, I would go to the gym with him. I said, but I just can't justify the expense. I go, I'm a poor motherfucker, dude, and I go, I cannot justify the expense, and I don't qualify for anything that would allow me to get into the gym cheaper. So at least I don't think I do. I don't know if there's any kind of medical brouhaha that will allow me to go to the gym cheaper. I know that I can get, because of my health, I qualify for certain medications and treatments free on the NHS. So I get an emergency flu booster and stuff like that, and that's recommended to me. Everyone can have it, just that they say to me, you will fucking have the flu jab or you will die. And I'm like, okay, I'll have the flu jab. I don't know if there's anything like that would allow me to, I can get certain prescriptions for free as well. Whereas most people have to pay like £8+ per prescription. I can get some of those for free, but I don't know if there's anything like that would give me access to a gym. Because I said to Martin, it'd be nice if I would go to the gym with him, and would it be okay if we kind of document his groove? You know, his workouts and his diets and, you know, the medical issues that he has. Because it's pretty rad that he's doing what he's doing. I mean, he sent me a picture. It was like, dude, was it May? He said May this year he was wheelchair bound. I think the time before that I saw him, he was on sticks. So to go, you know, to spend like 6 months and be back on his feet is fucking rad. I know what it's like to be in a wheelchair. I'm terrified of going back into a wheelchair. So, you know, that's the thing. I've just had a wonderful romantic meal for two with my wife, and I'm gonna go crash out. Inky, bless her, she is not feeling particularly well today. She's in a fair bit of pain, and thankfully today's her last shift for the next week or so. So hopefully she'll be able to put her feet up for a bit. And hopefully I don't have to deal with any more corporate stuff. Lies. I've got a message, House of Marley, about my Marley XLs. They're now following me on social media to get information about potentially sorting out some of the issues I have with the Marley XLs. I'm now effectively a GIMP tester for a few companies at this point to point out some issues I have and reasons why they shouldn't be, if they want to release a quality product that costs as much as they charge. I'm not in any, it's not an official capacity or anything, just I'm complaining to them on social media, and I don't like doing it. I really don't. If I like a product, I don't like bringing up anything negative about them on social media. I'd rather do it, but, you know, I'd rather talk to them first, and if they don't address it, then, you know, shotgun the bastards down. But deal with House of Marley next. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Surf's Up with Inky. It's one of my favourite chill out films, and I'm gonna crash out. I don't know what I'm gonna stream now, because I was really getting into the groove of Final Fantasy, and it looks fucking gorgeous. Really looks gorgeous, I'm telling you. Fuck's sake. Hope they fix it soon. And I hope I get my YouTube channel back soon. So I hope you will. I'll see you all a bit like tomorrow.